Welcome back. In this video we're going to be going up to We Have Ways Fest to prepare and participate in the event. Now originally the plan was to take the M8 Greyhound and the Dodge Command car up, but we had some load of issues there, plus I never actually managed to finish all the jobs that I had to on them, so all in all we decided to leave them at home and go enjoy the weekend. A T3485, so one of the things was finding where the full filler caps were. We've never worked on them before. We got told there was 4 full tanks on it, so yeah, basically had to find the filler caps, and we had absolutely no clue where they were, but found them eventually, and then we'll do some other work as well to it. Vehicles arrived and set up, it was time to begin the show. Over the Friday, Saturday and Sunday there'd be many occasions to watch black powder firing, obviously vehicles in action, all sorts of stuff, so it really made the weekend quite entertaining. Majority of the video, I'm just going to let the videos play so you can hear all the engine sounds or tracks clanking or any of that sort of stuff, rather than have to listen to my voice.
Very serious.
next arena activity. Combination vehicles, so vehicles that have more than one purpose, potentially different platforms, with a variety of different functions built upon them, etc. So just at the very far end of the arena at the moment, you can see Canadian-built Sexton. So effectively a self-propelled gun, put on a tank chassis, the Sherman in particular. So there's two separate different schools of thought. There was the US variation, which is the Priest, down to the 105, very, very successful 105 in idea of some of it's around the vocal. There you go, get your cameras ready, should be a good one. Unsurprisingly, absolutely no problem at all with that vehicle. So the most Sherman vehicles themselves. Variety of different manufacturers primarily across the US. Being the Chrysler-based multi-bank engine, which is effectively 5 6-cylinder side valve Chrysler engines on a common flywheel. Very complicated, but actually surprisingly powerful engine. Fortunately, 30 cylinders, 30 spark plugs to change, etc. Nonetheless, still a fairly successful.
Every year at Airways, there's always a surprise vehicle you don't expect to see. So last year, for instance, was the Charioteer, and then this year was the absolute massive FE 4005, just restored by Mr. Hughes and his team. I was lucky enough to be invited by Joe to go for a ride in 4005, and I have to say that turret is absolutely massive. It is literally a shed on track.
Come on,
It was right jumping. Yeah. You saw all of us jump and just go, fucking hell. It's trying. It's another round for it.
Full of shrapnel.
Can we go nick their empty broth casings? I will use them for tomorrow.
I was talking to someone who won't get to.
Don't set fire. Both the battles we had, the field was on fire.
Very still complete comparison, probably 1% in comparison to 100%, just to give you a rough idea of scale. They truly were a very small company, but they had very convincing designers, very convincing sales teams, and were able to kind of elevate their position, if you will.
Alex Stagmaster.
So the tree,
back inside. And that's charges 1, 2 and 3. Obviously we take out bags depending on what charge we're going to fire. To measure from that director, if it's not been done by the battery director, to the troop centre, where they would use a tape measure, a 30-metre tape measure, to measure out to what they think is charge, and the gun will then lay onto a reference object, because the troop director will be taken down and they need to be able to lay onto something during the fire. So the number one is at the back of the gun. He lines the gun up, whilst the number 3 that's sat on the seat next to the barrel controls the sights. So from the gun, number 1 at the back, the number 2 is to the right hand side of the gun, he operates the breech. Number 3 on the seat to the left. Number 4 is the loader, and then number 5 control the ammunition from the limber. Command post acts, as we call them, and the CPO, the command post officer, will be working out the firing data to give to the guns. Okay, once the gun's finished with the director, they will record, if they are correct, as 0 line. Basically, the 0 line is the centre of arc for the guns to fire on, and they will fire. Okay, the guns are nearly ready now. Just wait for one more gun before we can start a fire mission. Now, before we start firing, to protect your hearing, what you all need to do is once the guns start firing and you'll hear me order the word fire, alright, is cup your ears, your hands, sorry, around your ears. And it might be worthwhile opening your mouth at the same time. Alright? Not wide, just keep your mouth open, not too much, right? And hopefully that will protect your ears. Okay, so Recce's done now, they've done their job, they've orientated the guns are now aiming. Now bear in mind, field artillery as we have here are an area weapon. Right, we're not precision fires like modern weapons. Right, we're going to cover an area of about 200 metres in a circular sheath, as we call it. Right, so we're not going to hit a tank. Right, if we do hit a tank or an armoured vehicle, it is absolutely pot luck. Right, what we're trying to do as gunners is neutralise the enemy, carrying out their task, whatever that may be. So, if all the guns are ready, here we go. Fire mission, 4 guns, 1 gun ranging. HE L117, charge 2 and number 1 low. So the information's been received from the OP now. The command post has predicted all of the firing data, especially number 1. Number 1 is now the adjusting gun. So number 1 will fire and hopefully bring a round down close to where that target is, as long as the OP has given us a decent grid. All right, it could all go wrong. A bearing of 5 degrees. Elevation 5 degrees. Fire by order. So what will happen now is all of the guns will apply the bearing and elevation in preparation for when they go to what is a modern term, fire for effect. So gun number 1 is now applying the bearing and elevation, making sure he's happy, and I'm waiting now for the numbers 1 to report back to the command post. I'm acting as the command post now. Through number 1. Number 1, fire! And a lovely little ring for it. Disappear. At this point, we'll assume the OP is hit the target, and now I'm going to get all of the guns to fire on that enemy position. 2 rounds arranging. 2 rounds gunfire. Load. A bearing of 5 degrees. Elevation 20 degrees. A fire by order means I'm controlling the guns, they're not just firing on their own. It could be that the OP is waiting for the target to move into the killing zone, and then we can fire all the guns at the same time to hit the target. Through number 1, through number 2, through 3, through 4. Fire! So it's now a race for the guns. The 2 rounds. Through 4. I've got a box of...
Loaded. Through 1, through 2, through 3, through 4, through 5, through 6. Expend the rounds that you have. Attachments.
Oh, shit, that's £2.
there was definitely more vehicles, more exhibitors, more trades being on, and yeah, just all in all, the show ran quite a bit this year, so I was really happy to see it's doing well.